This is The Swimming Show.
Welcome, Botanganezwa. You're watching The Swimming Show on SABC2. I trust you are having a great weekend so far. I mean, life is too short. We have to enjoy this thing. Well, have you spoiled your mother today? Or at the very least, given her a hug? Well, I know you have. Now it's on with the show. Today we are at the Afrikaans Girls High in Pretoria, hosted by top coach Neville Smith. But before we get into that, here's what you can expect in today's show.
The Swimming Show.
Ke a leboha Matapelo ha re bona re le tshwaretseng la no la rena la kajeno re le tlisetsa dintlhagolo tsa CANA Zone 4 swimming go tswa kwana ko Malawi re etela Jefferys Bay mo re le tlisetsang the SA National Open Water ya dikilometara tse 5 and then a Knysna splash comes into the spotlight ke tsona tse re le tshwaretseng tsona mo nna no la rena la kajeno la The Swimming Show.
The Swimming Show.
Before our aquatic action gets underway, let's celebrate Nelson Mandela's centenary with a peek into the Mandela Diaries. This week, 24 years ago, Nelson Mandela was sworn in as South Africa's first black president.
The Swimming Show.
Remiriting stadium mo se situmileng thata mono Tshwane Loftus Versfeld. Mele fa boemo ba bosa bo le ditsana. The water is a bit warmer. We travel now to Malawi for more CANA Zone 4 action. Me faraboa re bua le mokatisi ga mmogo le basetsi ba gagwe.
Aquatic sport in sub-Sahara Africa is in focus at the moment. Water polo and swimming have featured strongly in the CANA Zone 4 region. We are back in Lilongwe, Malawi. This is Championship Swimming, proudly hosted by the Malawi Aquatic Union.
We've seen some considerable improvement in the performances, and even if you look at the standard over here, a number of swimmers are representing their countries at various international events. But this event is also a qualifying event for the FINA World Short Course Championships, which will be taking place later in China in December. And so you will see a number of the swimmers from this competition going to China, but also the African Union Region 5 Games is in December in Botswana. So quite a few of those swimmers that will be participating here are competing for a spot at that competition as well.
It was my 50 breast. I had a goal in mind. Obviously, I didn't know I was going to qualify. I go into races not expecting anything, you know. I race to have fun, you know. I train to race. Racing is my element. So went there, I said, yeah, I know I will win it, but I didn't know where I was going to go. And I saw that B time and I just said, yes, I have finally made it, you know. So I'm going to be qualifying time for the 50 breaststroke. So that's exciting. I'm really excited.
That was one of her goals coming into the meet. So for her to achieve that was, again, hats off to her for her determination and drive and patience, ultimately, in looking at it. A lot of people would look at this gala and think, oh, why should I come here? It's not my level. I'm better than this. But it's bigger than that. The little kids, as we said, get a little bit more oomph and value in understanding that a big swimmer like her can actually come with the local team.
Re qala ka lebelo la dimetara tse 50 la freestyle la girls 17 and over. 21-year-old Tilka Palk from Zambia wears the orange cap in lane 4. Zune Weber from Namibia is next to her in lane 5. Nyashi Mukonoweshu spots the Zimbabwean cap in lane 2. Palk turns first from lane 4. Johanna Bays from Zambia has had a great turn and is chasing for the lead. But Tilka Palk wins here, 27.03 seconds. Bays follows, and into third, it is Zune Weber from Namibia. Libilolela Telan Kilabashimani, 13 to 14 years old. They are swimming 4 lengths of this 25-meter pool. In lane 4 is Dylan Huang from Zimbabwe. He has a strong wide arm stroke in the center of the pool. In lane 3 is Tabuka Bifoli from Kenya. This race will be close. Dylan Huang has a good lead. In lane 5 is Zambia's Brandon Rumble. The final turn now. The Zimbabwean looks to be maintaining his pace. Bifoli closest to camera will not catch him. Dylan Huang touches first in 55.48 seconds. He's happy with his win. Bifoli second, followed by Rumble from Zambia.
Event 109, women's 15 and 16-year-olds.
Rila ra ikopantsha le sehlopha sa Zambia.
Yes, we've got a very a good blend of youth and experience in our team. We've got a lot of youngsters from across all the different clubs in Zambia. Yes, our 12 and unders did step up, which is exciting. Taking a step or two, a notch out of our bigger kids, like the likes of Tilka and Nestor Smith and Mapalo Mataka. It was really nice to see them believe in themselves and show everybody what they got.
It's a big meet for us. A lot of new people. Half the team is new people. So it's their first CANA and they can't believe they're winning it. We can't believe we're winning it. We're on the top. Medal counts are high. Everyone's giving it everything, you know. So it really means a lot to us. This one is special.
Well, the 2080 CANA champions. I've been coaching for the past 8 years. Been on CANA for probably about 6 of those. So a huge accomplishment. Other than that, I would like to say thank you to our federation, the Zambian Amateur Swimming Union, for putting in all the hard work and all the straps to get us here and keep us motivated and help us achieve our goals.
The winning team of the 16th CANA Zone 4 Swimming Championships, Lilongwe, Malawi, is Zambia!
Joining me now is Natanya Roberts, who is part of Coach Neville Smith's squad. Natanya, tell me, how's the swimming going?
The swimming is going very well. I started swimming a short while ago, and my main focus this year is to go to nationals for the 50-meter sprint in breaststroke and freestyle.
Wow, all the best to that. Now you have to take us to commercial break. Are you ready?
This is the swimming show, and it's tyd vir 'n vinnige break.
You are watching the swimming show on SABC2. Coach Neville Smith joins me now. Coach Neville, thank you so much for inviting us. Can you tell us about these swimmers in the water?
Yeah, they're all members of Tuck Swimming. We're a Tuck's group that are based here at Afrikaans Meisieshoor in Pretoria, which is in the shadows of Loftus Versfeld. Beautiful venue, brand new. And we've got about 35 to 45 kids, depending on the time of the year. We're part of the Tuck Swimming Group, which is a total of about 400 odd swimmers. So it's a really big club, and it's a great facility to train at. We train here on Mondays through to Thursday, and then on Friday and Saturday we go across to the university and train at LC de Villiers.
Now, speaking of open water, you were recently at the SA Open Water Champs in the Eastern Cape. We are now going to feature the 5-kilometer events. Your thoughts on those events?
Yeah, Jefferys Bay was an amazing setup this last season. 2008 SA National Open Water Swimming Championships was really raised the bar this past year. The 5K in particular, we had the Hungarians there in the men's race. And then, of course, we had the world champion from Brazil who was swimming for Western Cape, along with the German visitor, and they all locked horns, and it was really exciting to see some promising talent, young talent coming through, the likes of Dante Nokia, the Meter girls, Abigail and Rebecca, Carly Antonopoulos, Eric Leroux. There's a whole bunch of kids coming through, and it's really exciting, and it certainly augurs well for open water swimming in South Africa going forward.
Thank you, Neville. It is time for that 5-kilometer action now. Let's go over to the Marina, Martinique.
This is Marina, Martinique, close to Jefferys Bay in the Eastern Cape. The second day of the SA National Open Water Championships are taking place in the canals of the Marina. An ideal venue for a competition of this nature. We start with the men's 5-kilometer route, 4 laps of 1.25 kilometers each. Re tla bona ditlhopha tse ngata di nka karolo tsatsing lena. Selemong sena re ile ra bona disesi tse ngata ho tswa mose. It does boost the spirit of our local swimmers to have these world-class athletes on our doorstep. The previous day, the 10-kilometer and 3-kilometer events took place. The 10-kilometer event especially was dominated by the international visitors. The swimmers are marked in order to identify them. They also get electronic tags on both wrists in order to register their final time.
So the course that we're going to use this morning is a 1.25 kilometer loop.
The route and the rules are explained.
To the 10K loop of yesterday.
The salt water in the canals will assist the swimmers. Times will be a bit quicker than in a freshwater dam. It is a water start today. More than 50 swimmers line up. The officials and lifeguards are in place. Willie Forster gets the 5-kilometer race underway. It seems very quick for a 5-kilometer event. Former world champion over this distance, Chad Ho, is not here today. For the South Africans, Northern Tigers Andre Low and KZN's Dante Nortke will be up against the Hungarians Daniel Sekeli and Peter Gallies. Chad Mikal, also from KZN, and the Western Province duo of Eric Leroux and Darren Minis can be seen. The residents know about the activity at Marina, Martinique and in the canals on their doorstep. They observe from their breakfast tables and patios. It did not take long for European campaigner Daniel Sekeli to streak to the front. He won the 10-kilometer event from teammate Gallies and Dante Nortke the day before. This is only lap 1. It will become a lot more tactical as the race unfolds. Gauteng's Aiden Peterson and Felipe van der Spey from Nelson Mandela Bay Metro are also noticed in the batch that follows. The weather has played with, albeit slightly windier than the previous day. A good review of the 2 leaders in open water. Dante Nortke is swimming a clever race, not letting the lead get too far ahead of him. Handrelo's gold cap also features prominently in the tussle. There are currents in the canals, but nothing serious, and definitely a lot less than in the deep ocean. The leader, Daniel Sekeli, was a member of the Hungarian World Championship squad that competed in Budapest. The long-distance swimmer and avid surfer from Zwakopmund in Namibia, Philip Sadler, is in the mix as well. He had a very good 10-kilometer event, finishing 4th against a similar field. On to the next lap. Sekeli is looking extremely comfortable. He has broken away. And so too his Hungarian teammate, Peter Gallies. Gary Albertine, leading his very talented family here at Marina, Martinique, is favoured to win the 41 to 50-year-old category. He's had a tremendous season. It is difficult to comprehend, but you can dehydrate in water, especially salt water. Another lap awaits these eager contenders. A floating inflatable playground was erected for visitors to keep the children entertained. The main focus, however, was on the main event taking place in the water. Slightly off the lead, Philip Seidler from Namibia is in battle with KZN's Dante Norki and Northern Tigers Handrelo. Here is an excellent view of the route and what the swimmers are going through. We skip ahead to the final lap. The Hungarians still dominate. The South African race continues a little way behind the leaders. This has been a tremendous performance by Daniel Sekeli. He makes it a 1-2 win with 10 and 5-kilometer events. The 5-kilometer winning time is 56 minutes, 11.70 seconds. 48 seconds later, it is Peter Gallies who finishes in second place. This is a tussle for the bronze medal. And Namibian Philip Seidler will get it. He gets in just ahead of KZN's Dante Norki. What a race! Here are the official results.
We are having such a blast here at Macy's Hoër in Pretoria, but it is time for a quick break. Do stay with us. Camera about the swimming show, they really do get around. We try to feature as many of our country's regions and communities as possible. Me keng sa seka khaisang Knysna and the Splash Water Festival.
Knysna is famous and well known for its water sport activities. The vast lagoon is a playground for keen aquatic enthusiasts from all over the world. It is here where the annual Splash Festival is held during South Africa's holiday period. The Knysna Splash is an annual water festival now in its 6th year. It is presented by Knysna Rotary and consists of several fun-filled events. The main attraction is the Knysna Lagoon Mile Swim and the Splash Quack Attack Duck Race. This festival is an important fundraising event for Knysna Rotary, and proceeds from the entry fees are donated to a local aquatic club for swimming development.
Knysna Splash was an event arranged over Christmas by Knysna Rotary. We realised that we had a need for a Christmas activity in Knysna. And at the same time, Knysna Rotary was looking at projects where we could generate some funding to assist in safe swimming.
As with any open water event, weather, especially wind, plays an important part in the competition. The mass start involved all the swimmers in all age categories. Locals and out-of-town visitors enjoy the event. The mile race attracted a field of close to 200 swimmers, all contesting their respective age groups. The Knysna community were very excited to be hosting the flood of visitors to the region. When covering large distances, swimmers may head off course due to factors such as current, waves, wind, and poor visibility. Many competitors regard the Knysna Lagoon Mile as the good training ground for prestigious world-famous mid-mile mile that takes place in the KZN Midlands.
It's an open water swimming group for people that just love being out in the ocean and not confined to a chemical swimming pool. We are guys and girls, and what is interesting to me, pink is the color in the ocean because it stands out, and the guys just love wearing their nicer seahorse pink caps. So we've got the ladies all dressed in pink costumes and the guys dressed similarly in their costumes.
The officials had their hands full to keep swimmers from veering off course. The route was laid out very cleverly, steering the entrance into the Knysna waterfront area. This enabled spectators to view most of the race as it unfolded. Leading the way most of the race was Stefan Ruet from Stellenbosch, Kiana Mampudi Walibilolena.
I was a bit nervous this morning because usually there's some tough competition from the past experience, but when I got here I didn't really see any people that I know. But yeah, I was a bit nervous before the race, but when I started swimming I really enjoyed it, and then when I broke loose it was nice to swim.
After the Lagoon Mile, the duck race was held. It consists of over 1,000 plastic ducks. Each duck was sold for 25 Rand. A total of 4,000 Rand in prize money is awarded in several events to the sponsor of the winning ducks. The biggest winner receives 2,500 Rand. The Splash Festival lived up to all expectations.
Tell you a little story. 2 years ago, the duckies were swimming beautifully, and one of them got in behind one of these ladders. You see the two ladders going down?
Competitors and spectators will be back for this charity event and more family fun.
What a great facility. Well done, Pretoria Macy's Word. I have now a quick question for Summer. Tell me, what do you have planned for your mother on Mother's Day?
Well, for Mother's Day, I plan on making my mom breakfast in the morning, and then we're going to carry our tradition and just watch movies the whole day.
That's great. Well, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Remember, we'd love to hear from you, so keep in touch with us on Twitter and Facebook. Send us pictures of how you spent your Mother's Day. From me and the rest of the team, have yourselves a great day. Thank you for watching.
The Swimming Show.